I think immediately, I could just, I could really just see my game, without really looking at everything else that we did. And I didn't do enough. There's a couple of plays where I feel like in the run I could have been a little bit more effective. And that's just me, like a brief recap. The game was just over, 45 minutes ago, and all I was thinking about is just the plays that I could have made, to help our team. It's tough. Losses like this are tough. I still feel like it's good medicine. Still believe in this team. We had chances to win it, tonight. It wasn't like we just, the whole game was just, trash. But, we did some good things, but we didn't do, enough good. And without me just looking at the rest of the team or, offense or defense or anything like that, all I can really see is me. As I debrief, all I know is me, and I felt like I could have made, a couple more plays to, help our team out to win this game tonight.
0-2 now in the division. Do you guys put yourself a little bit behind the eight ball, just considering their divisional losses, and those are always a little more important?
Yep. It's it's tough. Like you said, we got two. We 0-2 in the division. The good thing is we got 6 more, divisional games. That was only our second divisional game, right? We haven't played. So both divisional games that we won, that we played, we lost. We lost a tough one in Miami. We lost a tough one tonight. And not to take anything away from the Jets. I know it's been, a long time since they had success like that, and hats off to those guys, man. And taking a step back and taking a step back from the player of the Buffalo Bills, and on this defense, like. The Jets did a great job today. Hats off to those guys. They built up a great team. Sauce Gardner, went crazy tonight. Quentin Williams, that defensive line, as I'm watching, on the sideline, they did a great job, rushing the quarterback. When I'm sitting on there and I'm watching, all you can see is like the D-line. I'm always drawn to like the defensive ends and the inside tackles, and they brought the pressure tonight. They really did, from left end to right end, and of course Quentin Williams and the tackles. C.J. Mosley. He had some big-time hits. And then again, Sauce Gardner. Sauce Gardner went crazy tonight. So, hats off to their defense. They made way more plays than we made. I think we only had, 1 sack. The interception with Tremaine, I wish we could have, came away with that one. That would have been a good one for us. But, yeah, we didn't do enough as a defense. And, as I take a step back from that, just me as a player, like I didn't do enough, for this team. The good thing is, we got, a really good Vikings team coming up. And after every loss, I'm the type of guy that I just want to run it back. If we could go out here and rematch this game right now, I would. But, the reality is that it really doesn't happen like that. So we got to just live with this L, get back in the lab. We still got a great group of guys in there. We're going to get Tre'Davious White back. And I'm excited. I'm excited. It was good medicine, and, just got to reload and get ready for a good Vikings team.
I know you got to look at the whole picture, but at the end of the game, they've got the ball deep in their own territory. It's on the defense. Do you guys feel it like that was your chance to win?
Yeah. And they ran the ball on us. They ran the ball on us, and they had success. I really don't know why. I really don't, know why we couldn't bottle it up. We've been playing the run really, really well up until, last week. And, of course, they were going to copy some of the plays that Green Bay ran, and they did. And we expected that. But we didn't expect the success that they would have, and they did, man. And, it's 2 games where we didn't play up to par in the run. And I just got to, take a step back and look at myself and see what am I doing to help my teammates out. How am I, playing this run? And, that's really all I know. I can control me, and, I promise you, next week we'll be way more solid. I will be way more solid on the run, and, I'll make, plays for my team to put us in position to win.
Was there
How
some
quickly
level
did you?
of frustration? For after 8 runs in a row, was there some?
Yeah, it was crazy, right? 8 runs in a row, geez. Last week was getting on Aaron Rodgers and them for running the ball, and then they did it again tonight. So I mean, obviously, it's something there, but you just gotta take a step back and debrief. Still no panic, anything like that. There's one thing that we got to fix as a defense. I got to figure a way to get more tackles for loss. That one tackle for loss that I had at the end of the game on that, I think it was first down or whatever. I feel like I could have knocked the ball out. I feel like I could have came with a little bit more violence to knock the ball out, and hopefully we recover it, and that takes points off the board. that's just the way I look at it. That's just my perspective on it. And that last drive, we pinned them deep. I think it was on a 5-yard line, and they drove on us. I didn't expect that, but I got to figure a way to make plays and to get tackles for losses and really swing the momentum. So I can control me, and I promise I'll get it done.
When you mentioned some of those copycat plays, like how quickly did you feel that in the game of them trying to do?
Day one, yeah. I think it was the first. If it wasn't the first series, the second series, and they ran a crack toss, and instead of blocking me with one, they blocked me with two. Last week they only blocked me with one, and they blocked me with two, and he was able to get outside. Then he got to the sideline, and he kind of tight roped up the field, and I just felt like, if I could have that play back, I probably would have. Hopefully I could be a little bit more stout and get up the field and force it to bounce. So I saw it day one. I saw it right at the beginning. They motioned the tight end out wide, and he was a little bit wide. And then I looked at the receiver, and he was looking dead at me he was looking dead at me. So I felt the crack toss coming, but I just gotta do a better job. And if I could do a better job and I can make a couple more plays for my team, I feel like the outcome would be a little bit different. But still, no panic. We got a great team. We see those guys again. We see the Dolphins again. We still got 6 more divisional games. We just got to get back in the lab. I've been here before. I've been here before, and on multiple teams. So we just got to get back in the lab. Continue to stay positive. And we got a really good Vikings team coming up this week, man. And we just got to take it one play at a time, one practice at a time. Really debrief and take a look at ourselves. I got to really take a look at myself and how I'm playing the run and how and what plays that I can make for this team. And that's the easy way to do it because I know I can fix myself. So I'm feeling pretty good and pretty confident going into this week. We get back in the lab, and like I said, it's good medicine. After a loss, it's like you rile up the hornet's nest, and everybody is ready to play. And we got Bills Mafia again this week, and it's going to be packed versus the Vikings. So I'm excited, man, and I can't wait to get back in the lab tomorrow, debrief, and get back to work with these guys. Thank you.
Thanks, Vaughn.